Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Today is December 19th of 2020, and can you believe, Brand, we're 6 days away from Christmas?
I know, man. My goodness.
Time really does go by fast.
Absolutely.
Yep, and before we get to our predictions for not only of two very special events in WWE, which are TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, as well as the 2020 Slammy Awards, we would like to take the time to let you guys know that we're paying tribute to a former WWE superstar and an incredible actor named Zeus. Zeus, as you may know, was in next Friday and in the first Friday movie, both of which are R-rated films, even though they're a comedy. And he passed away from natural causes at the age of 62. So before we get to anything else, Brandon, what were some of your favorite moments from Zeus that you and guys talked about on the Rivalry podcast on Thursday?
He was also in another one, which is No Holds Barred. I know that for the record.
So who did he compete against in that No Holds Barred match?
No, it was a movie called No Holds Barred.
Oh, No Holds Barred, on the film, not the match. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were mentioning the Falls Count Anywhere match that the No Holds Barred match that Triple H is familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he was in No Holds Barred. He was in the two Friday films, but during his professional wrestling career, he made his debut in the WWF, and then he wrapped up his career with WCW.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, Zeus was definitely an incredible guy, and he will surely be missed. So before we get to our predictions for the Slammy Awards and TLC, Brandon and I would like to have everyone observe a moment of silence and to pay tribute to Zeus. And once we do that, we will do our traditional 10-bell salute. Thank you. And now we would like to present you the Slammy Award predictions and the predictions for the last WWE pay-per-view of the year, TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. And let me tell you something, Brandon, that after our predictions for TLC and the Slammy Awards, we'll be back over again in 2021 when we do our predictions for the Royal Rumble.
Yep, to get the kickstart on the road to WrestleMania.
The 37th annual WrestleMania, to be exact.
Oh,
and
yes.
Also, guys, this is actually the first pay-per-view to take place at the new Thunderdome at Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep, of course, in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, one of the best venues. To me, by far, my favorite venue in Major League Baseball. I know yours is T-Mobile Park, which is home to the Mariners.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the predictions right now. I'm sure we have. Well, we have about 6 matches, but we're gonna have a 7 tomorrow, which we're gonna talk about with Jordan and Andrew tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna start right now from 6 all the way to 1, as we well know. And we're going to start out with the New Day and the Hurt Business in a tag team match. And yep, it's for the Raw Women's title. For everything, not the Raw, sorry, but the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm sorry, I'm really having a brain fart. Forgive me for that.
That's all right, Billy. It's no problem.
Yeah. As you said, no harm, no foul. as it sets the New Day against the Hurt Business for the Raw Tag Team Championship. But let me give you the actual participants in that. So I know the Hurt Business features Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin with MVP escorting into the ring. And then the New Day, as we all know, features Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I mean, I would love to see the Hurt Business winning the Raw Tag titles, but I think they're good. I think the New Day is gonna find a way of retaining the title. So I have to go for the New Day, baby.
And the only thing I gotta say to that is New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day.
Big shout out to you, Andrew, for doing that.
Yep. Thank you, Andrew, for doing that. Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Sasha Banks and Carmella.
Yep. Oh man.
Let me tell you one thing about Carmella. What she did with those champagne bottles for 2 straight weeks over Sasha on SmackDown, that was totally one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Although I mean, with that, they had a little preview before this pay-per-view, which is coming up of tomorrow, of course. So
on the WWE Network, which you guys will be able to stream the Slammy Awards this Wednesday morning, beginning at 10/9 Central.
Yes, absolutely. They had the preview, of course, of the match for this coming tomorrow night of TLC. It was the SmackDown Women's title on SmackDown. Of course, Sasha against Carmella. Then Sasha Banks did probably punch, kept on getting at her, and it got to the 5 count, which she got herself disqualified. So Carmella won, but did not win the SmackDown Women's title because, however, folks, you cannot win by disqualification or a count out. The only way to win that match is by either pinfall or submission.
That's right, Brandon. Everyone, you know the rules.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yep.
So, however, Carmella won.
And also, I just found out, as you said, pinfall, submission, the only way to win the title. But you can also not win the title if there's a double count out.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Or a double disqualification.
Yep. That's it. And, well, all right. And for this one.
Or you cannot win a title by way of a double pin.
Yeah. It would still lead to a draw, although the champion will remain as it is.
Yep. So if I had to call, I think after what Carmella did to Sasha Banks 2 weeks ago on the 2 streaks on SmackDown with those champagne bottles, I think Sasha Banks is going to get her revenge and retain her title.
I was thinking the same thing too, so I got to go Sasha on that one.
Okay. Yep. And next up, we have Roman Reigns the founder of ECW, Paul Heyman, against Kevin Owens for the Universal title.
Yep, and a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Now, here's one thing: we actually 2 tables, ladders, and chairs match. One for the Universal Championship and another for the WWE Championship, which we'll get to in a little bit.
Absolutely. Although Kevin Owens wants to get at it on Roman Reigns and all that, however, his Roman Reigns' little butt buddy, of course, Jey Uso want to butt in and all that, attack Owens from behind as always. Then, and I thought Owens was going to be the standout, but unfortunately with that, he did not come out on top at the end. But however, for this one, oh man, I'd love to see Owens winning the Universal title again in this case, it's not going to happen. I have to go Roman Reigns.
And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of boos for the entire virtual fans in attendance. So, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more booing too, because fans don't boo us when we pick Roman Reigns to win the title, to retain the title. So don't boo us.
Exactly.
So that's where we're going with Roman Reigns, the big dog.
Yes, the tribal chief.
Yep. He should probably be known as the Friday Night Messiah. Well, not to mention Seth Rollins.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, next up, well, we don't know who Asuka's new partner is going to be for the Women's Tag Team Championship, but I know Asuka and her new partner will be facing the current champions, Nia Jax, or I won't say, and Shayna Baszler.
With Andrew's favorite line, known as the Queen of Spades.
Thank you. I actually won't say because it's probably going to be a little loud, I guess.
I know.
But I think, as far as I know, I'd love to see Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler retain their titles, but I think, as far as I know, they were having new champions.
Oh man, although they were originally going to have Lana, but however, these folks, because they injured Lana, I mean,
after what they did to Lana a few weeks ago on Raw,
I'm like, it's just with her, I mean with Nia Fat, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, enough injuring people, like, good lord.
Good grief. She just does, like, she likes to. Let me tell you something, Brandon. Nia Jax really likes to fight, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin did. And by the way, all of us here would like to wish a happy belated 56th birthday to, yes, the Texas Wrestling and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely, yes.
And my roommate's phone's ringing, by the way. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, yeah, I do like to see Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler retain their titles, but as far as I know, as far as my prediction is concerned, Brandon, we're going to have new champions. That's just my guess. What are your thoughts? Oh, I didn't lose you, Brandon. I guess he's making up his mind. Looks like Brandon's frozen. Yep. We lost him. But we'll get him. But we'll get him back, guys. We'll get him back in, guys. Hang in there. All right. Brandon's back in. Let's add him. Hey, Brandon, lost you there for a second. What happened?
That damn charger wants to be a real, a piece of work. I'll say that. And I'm planning to get another charger. Don't worry.
I think your iPad must have went out of battery.
Not even that close, Billy. It's not an iPad. It's a Chromebook.
Oh, Chromebook. Okay, I actually have a Chromebook, but it doesn't work that much anymore. But as I was saying, I was saying earlier, I think Nia Jax. I wish Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler would like to retain their titles, but as far as I know, I think we're going to have new champions.
And well, this is going to be interesting to see. Well, for that one, I will say, well, we don't know who Asuka's partner will be for tomorrow, but this is going to be interesting to see. Oh gosh.
It's gonna be a tough decision, huh?
Absolutely, yes. Although, man, for me, it's like I love to see Asuka and that mystery partner would win, but and I don't like doing this, but I have to go Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the dub on my end, so which is a 50-50, but that's all right.
Yeah, 50-50. Yep, no harm, no foul. All right, next up. Oh my God, you're gonna love this match, Brandon. It's the famed Bray Wyatt against Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match. Yeah, the only way to win is to set your opponent on fire. And my alarm just went off.
Oh man,
That's my evening meds.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, man, we haven't seen.
Yep, as it said, let me repeat the match again. It's the Fiend Bray Wyatt against Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match.
Oh yeah, I mean,
the only way to win is to set your opponent on fire.
Oh, we forgot. Hey there, Jay. How you doing?
Oh, yep, good old Jay Houston.
Yep, we're doing good.
Yeah, the Total Drama Content Gaming and more.
Yes, and I hope it's Charlotte Flair returning. Oh my God, really, Jay?
You're talking about the Nature Boy's daughter?
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. Oh God, not that Android 18 female version of Roman Reigns. That's what Jerome always calls it every time.
Yeah, if Charlotte returns to TLC or the Royal Rumble, I will be. If she does return for the Women's Royal Rumble match next year, I'm really gonna be pissed.
Yeah, but
and I hope she doesn't win the Rumble and win the women's part of the Rumble and go to WrestleMania. That would be a disaster.
Oh yeah.
All right, no, back to where we were talking. Back to this Inferno match.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yes. We haven't seen a regular Inferno match since, the last time was
God knows when.
Yes, SummerSlam 2013.
And I think SummerSlam 2013 was that the one where he had Kane in that match.
Yeah. I think it is. Yep. I'll see.
It was SummerSlam 2013. I know is the in the Inferno match. It was against Kane and Bray Wyatt. It was between Bray Wyatt and Kane.
Yep. Remember Nia Jax put her on the shelf. Oh yeah. Anyway, gosh. You know what?
As far as I know, I'd like to see Randy Orton saying Bray Wyatt on fire, but I think the Fiend's gonna win this match, no doubt.
Yeah, I have to go to the Fiend as well.
And Brandon, you might want to get your gloves ready because I'm about to announce this next match.
Oh yes, I remember that.
The WWE Championship between Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles.
Yes. I know where. Oh yeah, I got it.
I just heard the whistle. I think the second half is underway in Denver.
Oh yeah, I heard it too. So
yep.
And I'm currently listening to it, but that's not a problem.
Yeah, that's not really a problem. It's not WWE related. It has something to do with the National Football League. In case you guys were wondering about what happened in the end of the first half, the Broncos were trailing 31 to, I think, was it 21-13 at the half, Brandon?
Yeah, 21-13.
It was 21-13. Denver had scored the last touchdown of the first half, but missed the extra point.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's where it stands right now, 21-13, and they just started the third quarter of play.
Yeah.
All right, so All right, where are the gloves? Bam. All
There
right,
it
so
is.
that's how win the WWE Championship, huh?
You know, I would love to see Styles winning it again. You know, it'll be nice.
He did win. He did win the title on SmackDown Live.
Oh yeah, absolutely, he did. However, though, oh gosh, you know, I have to go with this one though. It's going to be very interesting to say. I have to go with. I have to go McIntyre.
Well, I think despite the few injuries that Drew McIntyre's been having, there is a possibility. I'd like to see Drew McIntyre retain his title, but thanks to your gloves, I'm going with AJ Styles.
All right, that's fine.
All right, so with that, so that's been taken care of. The all right, so the tables, ladders, and chairs part has been taken care of. Now we're gonna go to the predictions for the 2020 Slammy Awards. And I'm going over the nominees right now. Yeah, I'm watching an episode of The Price is Right now on Pluto TV. It's called The Price is Right, the Bark Era, and we just got a cameo.
Oh,
And I will pick out who we're going to have. First, we have the Mark, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Ron Strowman, uh, Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley.
Billy. Before we go into that, your internet's bad. I'll say. Billy. Oh my God, Billy. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful internet, though.
I'm back.
Okay, there you are.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me go over the Superstar of the Year nominees one more time before we make our predictions. We have Drew
Yes.
McIntyre, Roman, Randy Orton, still not working, huh?
Yes. That is so dang, StreamYard. My goodness sakes.
Yeah. I know it's painful.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well. All right. Well. Same.
Oh boy. Again. My goodness. Hot dang. Don't worry, folks. Man, it's just StreamYard's been a pain in the butt today. My goodness. But don't worry, Billy will be coming back, of course. Oh, since Billy is going to come back, I'll go ahead and plug in the sale for of course brainbusterjeans.com. They have a sale coming up until December 21st, which is on a Monday. So if you put in the code Suplexmas, that's SUPLEXMAS, you will receive 50% off your order.
Yep, and good enough because the Billster has arrived again.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let me go. All right, let me try. All right, let's try this again.
Yes.
Okay. All right, going over to Wikipedia. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I had a little, I had a little glitch with the internet.
Yeah, beautiful internet, just beautiful.
Yeah, very much. Sure, I say very pitiful. All right, going over to the 2020. Now going back to the 2020 Slammy Award nominees. I do, and I'm please forgive me about the thing here. Okay. All right, let's try it again. All right. Okay, so let me go. So let me go over this list one more time. Get back to things here. So where were we in Superstar of the Year?
Yeah. Yes, Billy.
Okay, Superstar of the Year. Okay, so we had Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley.
Oh gosh, for the Superstar of the Year, I have to go with. Man, this is tough though to say. Although I know Flair's gonna be out. I know that. Bayley out. Braun out. Fiend maybe. Roman maybe. Orton. That's a maybe. This is gonna be interesting to see. Oh gosh. If I have to pick one, I got to go with Drew McIntyre.
So you said Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
I had to go with Drew McIntyre as well. He remember he won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania for the very first time, so I would have to go to that one too. All right. Now for the match of the year. We have WrestleMania 36, the Boneyard match between AJ Styles and The Undertaker. The Raw Tag Team Championship match from Raw, November 16th of 2020, The New Day against The Hurt Business. Next, we have Backlash 2020, the greatest wrestling match ever. Randy Orton against Edge. The 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match. The Intercontinental Championship Tournament Finals from Smackdown, June 12th. AJ Styles against Daniel Bryan. Next, the Universal Championship I Quit match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, Hell in a Cell. Sasha Banks Bayley Women's Championship match, Hell in a Cell. AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy, Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat match, Clash of Champions. Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Survivor Series. And finally, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Royal Rumble.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I know one of them I'm going to take out is the Boneyard match because it's just like cinematic crap all over again. I'm like, gee, mini Christmas. I'm like, more like the Boneyard match, more like crap. And oh gosh,
Well, if I had to pick two out of the ones that I've just announced, it will have to be either between Sasha Banks and Bayley at Hell in a Cell, or the matchup at Backlash between Randy Orton and Edge.
Oh yeah.
But I have to go with the match at Backlash between Randy Orton and Edge.
Yeah, same here. I have to go with that as well.
No doubt about it. All right, so next we have the rivalry of the year. Seth Rollins versus the Mysterio family. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Edge versus Randy Orton. Sasha Banks versus Bayley. R-Truth versus The World. And Lana versus the announcer tables.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you one thing I'm going to go with. Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Yeah. The one I'm going to take out, I know that, is Lana and announcer table. So that's out of the equation. Same with R-Truth versus The World. Yeah, but still, oh my God. Yeah, I have to go this one. I got to go Sasha Banks and Bayley for that one as well.
Okay, next we have the rivalry of the year. Seth Rollins. Wait a minute. I've already announced that one. Oops.
Yeah.
The tag team of the year. We have the Golden Role Models. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. The New Day, the Street Profits, and Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura.
These two, oh God. That's out.
Totally out of the question. But for me, I have to go with the New Day.
Yeah, although they had a probably good one, I have to go. Yeah, you know what? Probably the Street Profits as well. That might be a good one too. But you know what? Overall, I have to go New Day as well.
All right, same here. We got the return of the year. And the nominees are Edge, Roman Reigns, MVP, Sami Zayn, and Goldberg.
The one I'm going to take out is Goldberg. That's out of the equation. Good Lord. And for this one, for MVP, not a big crowd and all that. Same with Zayn as well. You know what? I have to go with Edge on that one.
Yeah, I have to go with Edge too because remember when Edge returned to the WWE just about 11 months ago at the Royal Rumble, the entire crowd at Minute Maid Park went nuts.
Yes.
Wow, they actually wanted Edge to win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania, but unfortunately, I think he got eliminated just a few final minutes of the match, which allowed Drew McIntyre to win the Rumble and earn that WrestleMania opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to go with Edge, the rated R superstar.
Oh yeah.
All right, next we have the ring gear of the year. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, The New Day, Seth Rollins. Yeah, tongue twister. Can't talk today. Next, all right, let me reveal those Reindeer of the Year nominees again. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, The New Day, Bianca Belair, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Carmella.
Oh gosh. Gonna be interesting to see this, man. Oh boy.
I think I have to go with Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I was wondering the same too, so I have to go Sasha too.
All right, next we have the Breakout Star of the Year. We have Bianca Belair, Otis, the Street Profits, Murphy, and oh my God, Rey Mysterio is going to be very happy about this because his son Dominic is one of the nominees.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, as you said, when you have the father who's the master of the 619, you go to the son who's trying to become a second master of the 619. So, like father, like son, Dominic wins Breakout Star of the Year.
Yeah, same here. Dominic Mysterio.
Yep, Dominic and Ray, the father-son duo. Next, we have the Female Superstar of the Year. And the nominees are Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. Not to mention who you always talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. The two I have to, for those that have to be out are Bayley and Charlotte Flair. I know that, so that's out of the equation.
Well, I do know for a fact that Becky's has already had a child already. So even though she wasn't able to compete for a few months back, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Although I would love to see Asuka or Sasha winning this, but winning the Female Superstar of the Year. But you know what? Yeah, I have to go Becky Lynch.
Okay. All right. So next we have the Male Superstar of the Year, and the nominees are Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton.
For this one, you know what? Drew McIntyre.
Well, I do know for a fact. I know for a fact that The Fiend Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton are out of the question.
Yeah.
So I have to go with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew as well.
And finally, the Moment of the Year, and the nominees are The Undertaker's final farewell at Survivor Series. Becky Lynch announces her pregnancy. Edge returns to the Men's Royal Rumble. The New Day's farewell address. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman unite. Bayley betrays Sasha Banks. The New Day gets drafted to different brands.
You know what? The moment of the year I have to go with is Edge returning in the Men's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, I had to go with the same. I had to go with the same thing. So if I had to pick two of them to win, it had to be between the Edge's return to the Royal Rumble and Drew knocking out Brock Lesnar to win the WWE title at WrestleMania. Those are my Edge returned to the Royal Rumble and Drew McIntyre winning his first WWE title at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But other than that, guys, that's gonna do it for this sort of long internet crazy predictions for TLC and the Slammy Awards. But don't feel bad because Brandon and I will be back tomorrow for the reactions for TLC. And coming up in January, we'll be back with the two of us. We'll be back together again as we do our predictions for the 2021 Royal Rumble, which will kick off the road to WrestleMania 37.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And for those who do not know how their subscriptions for us go, Brandon, tell them what they have to do.
Well, of course, if you want to watch the TLC tomorrow night, go to WWE Network as always. Go to WWENetwork.com.
Or you can watch it on pay-per-view.
Oh, well, it depends on that, but absolutely.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely. WWE Network kickoff show as always at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific as always. And of course,
all social media sites, including the WWE Network.
yes. And of course, your usual main show always starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, and 4 p.m. Pacific, excuse me, mind you. I meant to say 5, but that's another story, another tongue twister on my end. But anyway.
And yeah, that's an entirely different story for an entirely different time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That little Winnie the Pooh thing.
Just beautiful.
Oh, bother. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Brandon's channel. Heyman, Charlie, Jordan, and Andrew, Dante, David. You know who the Rivalry Podcast family is, and you know all about me. But we'll see you tomorrow night for the reactions on Brandon's side for TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.